Salam Sejahtera. My name is Chan and my matrix number is F2A0120. So this is a video about my presentation for the course Animal Anatomy and Physiology. So the topic for the video is actually about the best diet for farm animal, and the farm animal that I choose is swine. So first, we're going to get through about the digestive systems of swine. So it's similar to human, which is us. They are called as monogastric, which is means by there's only a single stomach. The digestive tract of swine are quite similar with human as well, which include mouth, esophagus, stomach, small and large intestine. So first, we're going to get through about mouth part first. So as you can see through the picture there, mouth include teeth, tongue, salivary glands, and also back there is esophagus. So the use of teeth is to grind and also to break down the food particle physically into smaller units. And the tongue use is to ease the job of the teeth. It collects and help the teeth can munch on the food more easier. For the salivary gland, it will secrete saliva and also enzyme as well. For example, like amylase, in order to break down starch. And next, the food particle will be bring in to esophagus. So as you can see right there is a cardiac valve. So the cardiac valve is used to avoid the food passing back from stomach into esophagus again. So it is used to ensure one-way direction of the food from esophagus into stomach. So now regarding the stomach, as you can see, there is a pyloric valve as well. Like it brings the food towards small intestine. It also ensures one-way direction for the food. And besides that, in stomach, the wall will secrete hydrochloric acids and also different kind of enzymes in order to chemically break down the food particles from esophagus. And next, after the food particle being chemically break down, it will be absorbed into bloodstream. And for those undigested and absorbed, it will be bring into small intestine through the pyloric valve. For the intestine, it can be separated into three parts. So the first part is called as duodenum, the second is jejunum, and the third is ileum. And most of the digestions and also absorptions will occur mostly in the second and also the third part, which is jejunum and also the ileum. The wall of small intestine will secrete enzyme for digestion and also for later absorption. There's also secretion from liver and also pancreas. They are involved in the digestion of fat, carbohydrates, and also protein. Lastly, for those undigested materials, it will be bring into the large intestine. Next, for large intestine, actually the main function of large intestine is to reabsorptions of water, and also it act as a reservoir for those waste material, and later it will make up feces. So by undergoing muscle contractions, the feces will be pushed and move past through rectum, and later will be eliminated out of the body. So you can see through the picture, the rectum would be the last part for the tract. So later the feces will be collected and will be later eliminated. We already finished about the brief through digestive systems of swine. So before we're entering the best diet for swine, we need to know that there are so many different stages of swine. For example, like piglets, weaners, growers, finishers, lactating sows, dry sows, and also gilts. So basically, they need different nutrients. They have different energy requirements for different stages of swine. So it is better to prepare specific meals or maybe specific diets according to their needs. But generally speaking, the best diet for swine, there should be high in energy, high in protein, but low in fiber. It is because we need to encourage for the optimum growth, which is rapid growth and also weight gain for those swine in order to quickly reach the market target weight so they can be sold. So I suggested processed corn-based meat. It should be processed because We need to ensure that the food particle is not too big but not too small as well. If the food particles for the feeds is too big, it would be a waste because it is hard for those animals, swine, to digest. And like lastly, will turn out into their manure, so it could be a waste. And the swine couldn't absorb the nutrients from the feeds as well. It should be low in fiber because for swine, they are monogastric animals, so it is insufficient for them to digest fiber. And the second point is supplement meals should be added. The supplement meals I mean is to provide vitamins, minerals, and also proteins, and also increase the water intake for the swine. So for example, we can give them carrots, beets, and also cabbage, vegetables, and fruits, but it should be low in sugar to avoid obesity and also diabetes. And it should be added some antibacterial compound in order to slow down the natural occurring of some bacteria that might be harmful for the swine. And the third point about the best diet for swine is including pasture vegetation as well. So foraging, grazing, rooting are actually the swine natural behavior. Including pasture vegetations could help them to increase their activity level and to promote a healthy digestive systems. It also maintain their health in order to prevent sickness like obesity. Lastly, allow me to conclude the things that I mentioned in this video. So the digestive systems of swine is called as monogastric, which is mean by only one single stomach. The digestive tract of swine included mouth, esophagus, stomach, small and also large intestine. Lastly, the best diet for swine should be high in protein, high in energy, and also low in fiber. It could be the processed corn-based feeds in order to control the size of the food particle to easier for the swine to digest. And the second thing could be some supplemented things like vitamins, minerals, and proteins. For example, like from fruits and vegetables, but those should be low in sugar in order to avoid some kind of sickness that we didn't want to happen. The last thing is including pasture vegetations. So everything about the best diet of swine is actually according to their requirement of energy and nutrients of different stages of the swine. Lastly, it is important for us to prepare a balanced diet for swine in order to ensure a optimum and healthy growth for those swine. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.